it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. It is very bright out right now, and so I have the blinds that are in front of me up. I probably look like I have a bad case of jaundice. I can assure you that I'm good. I am not normally this yellow. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys had a really good week. I have been super busy this week. I have a huge Greek wedding tomorrow, and so I've been pretty busy trying to balance keeping Stella entertained and working at the same time. I am lucky enough to work out of my home, so that is awesome. But I didn't sign Stella up for summer camp until starting next week, so July. I wanted her to just have a couple of weeks to like chill out at home after getting done with the school year, and turns out that kind of bit me in the butt. I think she would have done better like just starting camp probably this week. I think a week off would have been great for her, but I think 2 weeks was a little bit too much. Stella's super busy and she's like a very, very active little child, and so yeah, she's been in my hair a lot. I'm like, here, have an iPad. Like, I've literally been like just having her like sit in the garage with me like on her iPad watching videos and stuff. But anyway, not my finest parenting moment, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. So I do have some favorites to share with you guys this week. I'm gonna try to be as brief as possible with my favorites. I am gonna start with a hair care product that I received courtesy of Octoly. So I did apply to Colorproof to be able to review this product, and they got back to me and said, sure, we'll send it to you. So they sent it without paying for it, so I did not pay for this. I've been using it now for actually close to, I think, 3 weeks. And this is the first time that I've ever used anything from Colorproof. They are 100% vegan. They are sulfate-free, gluten-free, salt-free, and ultra-concentrated. They're obviously also cruelty-free. I had heard about this brand before from Tammy used to be Tammy's Uppies Beats, but I think it's Tammy's Ageless Beauty now. I think she really likes this hair care line. So yeah, I was kind of curious just to try something from them. I think I don't know where to buy this. I will of course put a link down below, but I think that Tammy gets it from like a beauty supply store. So if you're lucky enough to be able to shop at one of those, this is a really good mousse. This is their just super plump whipped bodifying mousse. I really like this, you guys, but it has a very different texture. It's almost a creamy mousse. It's very thick. It's not light and airy. It is a little bit thicker. You don't need a lot. It is very concentrated, I will say. I love the smell of it. It almost has like a fruity floral type of scent to it. It's not anything crazy strong. I mean, I can't really smell it in my hair now. But I really like this a lot. I do see myself probably repurchasing this. I just need to figure out where I can get it locally. It's really good stuff, you guys. It doesn't weigh my hair down, doesn't make it crunchy. They're kind of big on this like salt-free thing, which apparently means fade-free, but I think it also means not gonna dry your hair out like crazy. And that is something with gray hair that I have to be careful about with styling products, is they can definitely dry my hair out. This did not at all, and it was very easy to use, and I really liked the look that it gave my hair. So that's good stuff. I'll be repurchasing that myself in the future. Another thing that I was using this week, because I've been to the market a couple times, the flower market, and when I go, I typically get up at like 5:30, and I don't take a shower before I go. I am a morning shower person, but in the interest of avoiding traffic to get to the flower market, I just go. But my hair's really greasy in the morning. I have very, very oily hair, despite my hair being gray and drier. My scalp still produces like a ton of oil, and it just looks greasy and gross in the morning, and I don't like it. So I've been using this Verb dry shampoo, and this is for light hair. This is really good, you guys. Now, when I come home from the market, I do end up taking a shower and washing my hair. It is just what I do. But if you are someone who has just normal oily hair and you really like using a dry shampoo for like the second or third day, I would check this one out. This is really, really nice. It does not leave that weird kind of white cast in my hair, which for me, it doesn't bother me because I have gray hair. So that little bit of white isn't a big deal. But it almost has like, can you guys see that? It's like the lightest like purple tint. And this is actually, they say this is designed to enhance blonde colors and leave the hair feeling clean. If you are someone who colors your hair blonde or you have naturally gray hair or whatever, I would really give this one a try. It's nice. I probably could actually go without actually washing my hair that same day, but I just feel cleaner and fresher when I wash my hair on a daily basis, but it really does absorb a lot of oil and it doesn't feel gross afterwards. Just feels really, really nice. It also helps with a little bit of volume. This is good stuff. If you've never tried the Verb dry shampoo, I can definitely recommend it. All right, that's it for hair stuff. Let's talk about some skin things. I'm gonna start with my Mask Monday from this past week. This was the Boost warming mask from Soam Institute. I won't talk about it too much because I did do a full video about it. I will link that video down below if you missed it. I really like this mask a lot. I see myself repurchasing this one for sure. It is a really nice warming mask. Leaves my skin very smooth afterwards. It's just a very like relaxing experience. The code that they gave me through their website, Mr. Kong, is still active until July 7th. So if you want to get this or any of the other Soam skincare products, it does work for that and it'll get you 30% off. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't get anything if you use it. I have a couple of skincare products that I have been using during the daytime. Normally my daytime skin routine is very simple because I have oily skin. And a couple of you have noticed that my forehead looks a little different and you were nice enough to send me some private messages about it. I did do something to my forehead. I will be talking about it. It's not something that I intended to keep a secret from you guys at all. I just wanted a couple of weeks to, you know, just see how I felt about it and if I would continue doing it going forward. So we'll talk about it, I promise. But because of what I did, it makes it much easier to use skincare on my forehead during the day because things are not collecting in the lines in my forehead anymore, which is amazing. So I've really been enjoying much more of a glow to my skin because of it. And so I've been using the Paula's Choice Power Berry Serum. This guy right here, I've been using this all over my face and my neck every single morning. This is just a really nice serum that absorbs very quickly. It helps to plump my skin up and just make it look really well hydrated without being heavy. And then I've also been using the Saturday Skin Bright Potion Probiotic Power Serum during the day as well. Typically I was just using this at night. I feel like this is also in conjunction with some other things that I'm using, obviously, helping to fade the little bit of redness that I have left from my sebaceous hyperplasia treatment. I just have really enjoyed this. I think it does help to fade that redness a little bit. And again, I feel like it's a nice boost of hydration. I have been using the Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Alpha Beta Peel Pads, and it has caused my skin to peel just a little tiny bit. And I feel like this has soothed that very quickly and just gives my skin a really nice look before going in with my beloved SPF every single day. And nothing has gotten to the point, like this stuff is not too heavy to where it's like sliding off my face by the end of the day, if that makes sense. So I really, really enjoy that stuff. Would highly recommend either product if you're in the market for a new serum or a new kind of brightening product for your skin. Either of those are really well, work really well. I will link them down below. Lips this week, I've been enjoying a little bit more color. As you guys know, most of the stuff that I had out for my lip products for the month of June, we're in June. Ooh, we're almost done with June, isn't that crazy? Most of the products were just lip glosses, but this was the one kind of lipstick that I pulled out. This is the Beach Balm in Soul from Wander Beauty. I really like this coral shade. It's really nice. It's pretty on its own, but I have been topping it with the Marc Jacobs Enamored Gloss in Cream and Sugar. Not sugar, sugar, cream and sugar. This does have some shimmer to it, and I would call this, it just is, it honestly just looks like champagne. Like that's the color that it would remind me of. It's just like a shiny, shimmery champagne. It's really pretty. Anyway, these two are great together. That's what I have on my lips right now. Love it. On my eyes all week, I have been focusing on using the Art Liaison palette. I just love this one. I have been wearing a lot of this shade right here and this one right here. So just pairing these two together, this on my lid, this in my crease, with this as the liner shade. I've also used this here and this here on my lid as well, just as like a shimmery pop of color. I just really love the formulation of the Art shimmers. They are so intense when you put them on the eye. And when I paired this with my new favorite primer, the eye primer from Anastasia, like there's just such a pop of like shimmer that it's so pretty, you guys. I really love this palette. I think I want to get the Tryst. That is one of the ones that I've had my eyes on, both of my eyeballs, I have two, my eyes on for like a number of months. And I've just been like, oh, I probably don't need that one. I kind of have a lot of those very similar shades in some of my other Art palettes, but I just really like the layout of that one. If you have Tryst and you have some other Art shadows, do you think it was still worth getting? Let me know. But this one is a huge hit. If you've always wanted it and you're like, is it worth it? I think it's worth it. I think it's very pretty. I got a new blush in the mail finally this week. This is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Peach Nectar. I have to be honest, I don't know if you can actually get this one. I think you can. Maybe, I got mine off of Zulily. So Zulily was having a Laura Geller sale. I picked up 3 blushes, 2 for a girlfriend's birthday gift, and then this Peach Nectar for myself. It took me, I think, over a month to get my stuff from Zulily. They are the slowest with their shipping. But anyway, this is just a really pretty peach. If you can get this somewhere else, I would definitely recommend it if you like these baked blushes from Laura Geller. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, is it this one? Yeah, no, it is not this one. What am I thinking of? Maybe I don't have it out. I was thinking it was the Milani in Luminoso, the Milani baked blush, but there is a difference. The Milani I feel like has more pink in it, but I mean, similar enough. There is not a lot of quote unquote shimmer in this, but it's not a matte either. It's kind of interesting. I would probably call it like a satin, but it's really pretty. I've been wearing it all week. That's what I have on right now. It's very natural. If you are medium or darker, this is not really going to show up on you. But if you are porcelain, fair, or light, this is a really pretty color. Again, I don't know if this was like a discontinued one and that's why it was on Zulily. I don't know. They had some other colors on there that were not discontinued. So I'll see if I can find this and link it. And I've also been enjoying this because I am liking a little bit more of a glow for summer. I am normally not a glow girl, you guys know that. But I have been using the Ambient Lighting powder in Ethereal Light as an all-over finishing powder. This is from Hourglass. It's Hourglass, by the way. I've been using this to just lightly dust all over my face, and I really I'm starting to like a more glowy look. Now, I don't want to look like I dipped my face in a vat of Crisco. I still see a lot of people doing that, and I don't like that, especially for myself, but just a little tiny bit of a glow, I can get on board with that. And these are my favorite, my personal favorite highlighting powders. If you are not one of like those people that likes a lot of shine to your face, or when you see a lot of like the typical YouTube tutorials and you see them do the highlight and you're like, ooh, no, that is not realistic for me. This is the highlighting powder that you want. It is super, super natural. Dim Infusion, is that the other one that I have that I love? I think so. I think it's Diffused Light. This one here is really pretty as well. Here, I'll put them next to each other. They're so similar. I will say that the Diffused Light maybe has a little bit more of like a yellow undertone. But yeah, both absolutely gorgeous. Love them so much. And gotta give a shout out because people are always asking me, even though I've done multiple videos about this. I opened a new brow powder. I love this brow powder. Now my brows are micro shaded. If you are new to my channel, there's videos about that. So basically the shape of my brows and the color and everything is there, but because I cover my brows up with SPF, like you should every single day, I do have to go in with a powder to just like kind of take away that ashiness that can happen when you put an SPF over them. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right now. I think it's because I'm realizing that I should probably be out working and not recording videos. But anyway, this is my beloved brow powder. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder in the shade Gray. If you have gray hair, this is the one that you want. This is not readily available. It is basically just available on the Tarte website. I'll link it down below. I do think that they are clearancing these out, so I myself think I'm gonna go ahead and order 1 or 2 more. I already have several backups. Here's the one that I am just kind of calling it quits on. There is like a tiny little ring around the outside, but I'm starting to damage my brow brush getting to it. And honestly, I think this is just done. I am very content with the pan that I've hit here. And I'm happy to open up a new one at this point. So, but I love it so much. I have not used any other brow powder in a few years now. And this is the best, especially if you have gray hair and you have trouble finding the right shade. This is the gray for you. It's super natural looking. And it really does, I feel like, help to grab onto the brow hair and sort of thickens the brow hairs that you do have left. So if you don't have micro shading or microblading, that can help you get kind of a fuller, thicker look to your brows. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. I'm gonna go and get back to work. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.